Let's start with a simple question. You've invested crores in land. You've built a beautiful hospital building. You've installed imported equipment. You've hired specialists. And now, you're running it based on intuition, WhatsApp advice and hope. Bold move. Very bold. You say, we're doing fine. Patients are coming. Of course they are. It's healthcare. People get sick. But let's talk numbers. Is your bed occupancy rate consistently above 75%? Is your EBITDA margin above 18%? Do you track ARPOB, average revenue per occupied bed, monthly? Do you know your cost per patient day? Or is finance just something your accountant handles at year-end? According to industry benchmarks across India and emerging markets, healthy hospitals maintain 65 to 75% occupancy. Strong. EBITDA margins range 15-22%. Inventory leakages can silently eat 8 to 15% of profits. But don't worry, spreadsheets are overrated, right? Accreditation. National Accreditation Board for Hospitals and Healthcare Providers. Inspection is coming. Suddenly, files are being printed overnight. Policies are copied from other hospitals. Staff are told, if they ask, say this. Everyone is stressed. 2 weeks later, audit is over, and systems go back to chaos. WHO workforce reports repeatedly highlight burnout in healthcare leadership. Healthcare executive surveys show over 40% of leaders report high stress levels. But yes, you don't need mentorship. Stress builds character. Let's talk about something uncomfortable. You think your hospital isn't profitable because market is competitive. Insurance payments are slow. Doctors demand too much. What if I told you your pharmacy margins aren't optimized? Your consultant contracts aren't structured. Your ALOS, average length of stay, is unnecessarily high. Your service mix isn't strategically planned. Mid-sized hospitals without structured mentorship often operate at 45 to 60% occupancy, 5 to 12% EBITDA. With structured strategic guidance, 75-85% occupancy, 18 to 25% EBITDA. Same building, same city, different leadership discipline. Scary part? You may not even know where you're losing money. Hospital owners love this line. No one understands my hospital like I do. Correct. But here's the problem. You are the decision maker, the crisis manager, the financial approver, the HR complaint desk, the strategy planner, and sometimes the unofficial counselor. Healthcare professionals face similar traps. Doctors want to become medical directors. Administrators want to lead larger institutions. But clinical excellence alone doesn't teach. Financial ratios, team conflict resolution, negotiation strategy, governance frameworks. Medical school doesn't teach EBITDA. But the market expects you to know it. Here's the real fear. Not bankruptcy, not competition. It's irrelevance. A new corporate hospital enters your area. Digitally optimized. Accredited. Brand polished. Data-driven. Your hospital? Still debating Excel formats. Healthcare is evolving fast. Patient expectations are rising. Compliance standards are tightening. Online. Reputation determines footfall. And yet, many hospital leaders still operate reactively. Mentorship is not about weakness. It's about risk reduction. When structured mentorship is implemented, measurable changes occur. 10-20% increase in ARPOB. Average revenue per occupied bed. 8 to 15% reduction in inventory. Wastage, improved specialty contribution margins. Reduced attrition through structured HR systems. Stronger brand positioning. But beyond numbers, something else changes. Peace. Board meetings become predictable. Monthly reviews become data-driven. Department heads take ownership. You stop firefighting daily. And for the first time, you sleep without calculating payroll in your head. Running a hospital without mentorship is like performing surgery without a second opinion. Technically possible. Professionally risky. Strategically dangerous. Healthcare is not just service. It is structured economics combined with quality systems. Mentorship provides financial dashboards, accreditation integration, operational optimization, leadership maturity, expansion clarity, not motivational speeches, structured transformation. If your goal is predictable cash flow, 18 to 25% EBIT, 75% plus occupancy, reduced stress, sustainable expansion, then doing it alone is not bravery. It's unnecessary pressure. Hospitals don't fail because of lack of intent. They struggle because of lack of structured guidance. And in healthcare, small inefficiencies become big financial leaks. Connect now. With AI automation, we are leading the healthcare mentorship industry unequivocally. Search transformhospitals.com.
Your hospital is full, but you're still losing money. The metric you're ignoring? ARPOB. Average revenue per occupied bed. It's the revenue each bed generates per day. Here's the formula. total inpatient revenue divided by total occupied bed days. Let's say you earn 2 crore rupees in a month. With 1,000 occupied bed days, that's 20,000 rupees ARPOB. In India, mid-sized hospitals usually hit 18 to 28,000. If yours is lower, you're probably admitting low-value cases or missing billing opportunities. Here's the trap. High occupancy with low ARPOB means you're busy, not profitable. Track your ARPOB monthly, not yearly. Need help optimizing? Call 95031111437 or visit transformhospitals.com. If your hospital does Rs 100 crore in revenue but you're not seeing profit, you're missing one metric. It's called EBITDA, earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization. It shows how much profit your hospital makes from core operations alone. Here's why it matters. Hospitals are capital intensive, expensive equipment, bank loans, high infrastructure costs. EBITDA removes all that noise and answers one question: is your hospital operationally healthy? Here's a simple example: Rs 100 crore revenue, Rs 80 crore operating expenses. That's Rs 20 crore EBITDA or 20% margin. Industry benchmarks: 5 to 10% means you're struggling, 18 to 22% strong performance, 25% plus you're highly efficient. High revenue with low EBITDA means you're busy but financially weak. Track this monthly. It reveals cost control, pricing discipline, and whether your operations are actually scalable. Start measuring EBITDA today. It's the metric that separates growing hospitals from struggling ones. Search transformhospitals.com. Call us 95 231 11437.